Greetings, Warren County Public Schools, class of 2020. I'm Rob Clayton, Superintendent of Warren County Public Schools. I want to take this opportunity to recognize and congratulate all of our senior graduates for reaching this milestone in your life. I think we all would agree that these last few months have not gone as we had anticipated. But you've demonstrated tremendous resiliency and perseverance as you've navigated this very challenging time. All of you have been a true inspiration to all of us. On behalf of the Warren County Board of Education, I want to thank each of you for always representing the very best of Warren County Public Schools. At this time, I want to provide our board chairperson, Mr. Kerry Young, an opportunity to provide just a few words as well. Congratulations and best of luck, class of 2020.
Hello, I am Kerry Young, board chair. On behalf of the Warren County Board of Education, Vice Chairman Gary Chaffin, and board members Amy Duval, Kevin Jackson, Lloyd Williford, and Superintendent Rob Clayton, I would like to take this moment to congratulate this year's graduating seniors. We may not be celebrating with you in person today, but we are with you in spirit, proud of your accomplishments and wishing you all the best as you move forward. We are honored to celebrate you today, even if it looks much different than we anticipated. Wishing you much happiness and many successes. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Mr. Clayton, members of the Board of Education, Warren East High School faculty and staff, parents, guardians, family, friends, and most of all, our graduates. Welcome to the virtual graduation celebration of the Warren East High School class of 2020. I want to start by congratulating the Warren East High School class of 2020. I want to focus tonight not on the worldwide pandemic that has caused us to be here, but rather on the accomplishments of a tremendous group of young people. Seniors, you should be extremely proud of your accomplishments. And families, we know that you're just as proud and thankful to see these graduates reach this milestone. Parents, guardians, and grandparents of the 2020 graduates, we want to take a moment to honor you for your help, support, and dedication that's been given to these young adults. I want to introduce several people that serve in various roles in our school system. First, I'll introduce our board members. I want to introduce Mr. Kerry Young, our board chairman and Warren East High School graduate. Mr. Gary Chaffin, Vice Chairman, Ms. Amy Duval, Mr. Kevin Jackson, also a Warren East High School graduate, and Mr. Lloyd Williford. I also want to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Rob Clayton, our assistant superintendents, Mr. Jason Kupchella and Ms. Melissa Stefanski, our directors of principal leadership, Mr. Mark Davis and Mr. Kyle Cassidy, and our Director of Instruction for Secondary Schools, Dr. Laura Hudson. We all want to thank our board, superintendents, assistant superintendents, and directors for their leadership during this time and their commitment to doing everything we can for our seniors while following our state's guidelines. I want to give a special thank you to all of our food service and transportation folks for their dedication, leadership, and selflessness. During this non-traditional instructional days, we wouldn't have been able to make it through this time without you. Thank you. Now let me introduce our platform guests to you. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Senior and freshman assistant principal and Warren East High School graduate, Mr. Stoy Young. Junior assistant principal and athletic director, Mr. Jonathan Vincent. Sophomore assistant principal, Mr. Jonathan Vaughn. Senior counselor, Ms. Patricia Chumley. Freshman and junior counselor and Warren East High School graduate, Ms. Angie Anderson. And our freshman and sophomore counselor and Warren East High School graduate, Ms. Leah Krischer. We know that with Warren East comes a long line of proud Raider alumni. Many of tonight's graduates have parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles who also graduated from Warren East. If you are a Raider or Warren East alumni, we will pause a moment and recognize you. We wouldn't be here tonight without the hard work and dedication of our faculty and staff. Our teachers and support staff work hard each day to ensure students are gaining both academic and life lessons many of our students will carry with them for the rest of their lives. We have been privileged to see this dedication during the current pandemic. It has been obvious how dedicated they are. At this time, we will pause to recognize this outstanding group. I want to make just a few brief comments that I'll begin by saying that I'm thankful for the opportunity to have shared in this outstanding group's accomplishments, successes, some adverse times, some happy times, some sad times, and a whole lot of fun times during this school year. Getting to be your principal this year has been an honor I couldn't have ever imagined. I've had the privilege to be around a lot of students through the years, visit a lot of schools, and I noticed quickly that the students here are as talented and as capable as any student body I've been around, and I hope you all know that. None of us knew as we entered this year that a global pandemic would come our way, but I can truly say that getting the opportunity to watch you navigate and persevere through the most adverse time in all of our lifetimes has been both inspiring and encouraging to me. It gives me a great hope for the future of this community. There's never been a senior year like this one, but I've witnessed our students not only withstanding this storm of life, but coming through it with perspective, grace, and strength. Seniors, as you navigate life and its ups and downs, this experience will be one you can look back on and gain strength to face whatever you're facing at that time. With all of our hearts, we have sympathized and empathized with our seniors, but I am confident that the Warren East High School class of 2020 will look back on this time as a bump in the road and not the defining moment in your life. As you go forward, let me remind you that your lives will be whatever that you make them. Every day, I challenge you to laugh, to smile, embrace the good days and the bad days, but always remember that success and happiness are choices we make daily. Success isn't purchased at a store or ordered online, but is earned by doing a few things, such as finding your God-given gifts and spending every day giving them. Do what you love. Set goals and work toward achieving them. And no matter what avenue of life you go down, make the people's lives around you better. Hold on to that Raider pride that I got to experience this year firsthand. I got to learn what it means to represent the blue and the gold. To me, the pride and sense of community and tradition of the Warren East community make it the best community in Warren County. Warren East High School class of 2020, you will always be special to me because this was my first graduating class as a high school principal. You embraced me from the time the football guys got me to do the dance in the bleachers, during the pep rallies, the conversations at lunch, the high fives in the hall, and the many events that we've attended together. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for that. And I want you all to know that I love you, and anytime you need me, I'm just a message or phone call away. So as I close class of 2020, you have left big footprints to follow. On this day, we celebrate and salute you. May God richly bless you in all of your endeavors, and please don't give up. Don't ever give up. Thank you. And at this time, I want to ask Miss Kylie Boucher to come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand with me and sing the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Kylie. I would now like to introduce my friend and former American Idol contestant, Miss Lainey DeWeese, as she sings the national anthem for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This time I want to welcome Will Lovell, Bryce Hawthorne, and Mason Miller to sing My Old Kentucky Home.
The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the old folks are gay, where the corn tops rise and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away. The young folks roll on the little cabin floor. They're merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking at the door. Then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away. For my old Kentucky home, far away.
As our last song, we would like to designate this to our senior class. We know it's been a great year for all of us, and we hope you all enjoy this.
There are stars in the southern sky, southward as you go. There is moonlight and moss in the trees, down the seven bridges road. Now I have loved you like a baby, like some lonesome child, and I have loved you in a tame way, and I have loved you wild. Sometimes there's a part of me has to turn from here and go, running like a child from these warm stars, down the seven bridges road. There are stars in the southern sky, and if ever you decide you should go, there's a taste of time, sweet and honey, down the seven bridges road.
I wish I was looking out into a sea of blue and gold right now, and that I could see everyone's faces one last time, but for now this will do. Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful day of celebration of the class of 2020. Although this may not have been the way we expected our graduation to go, we thank you for allowing us the opportunity to recognize all of the hard work and accomplishments each and every one of us has achieved. Dear Lord, I pray over all of the faculty and students that you will watch over them and keep them safe in these uncertain times. Please bless the ceremony and help us to feel closure for this chapter in our lives with a sense of pride for the things we have accomplished, and be with us as we move into the next phase of life, whether that be going on to college, into the military, or into the workforce. Help us to leave our mark. Please be with us as we go into the world to chase our dreams, and in uncertain times we know that you will be by our side and anything is possible. Amen.
Good evening, class of 2020. Thank you for gathering electronically here today to celebrate the next phase of our life where we'll be on the road to a new chapter. Although I might not be the ideal candidate, I will try to make this speech memorable and a bit heartfelt. I want to thank my parents for surviving genocide that allowed me and my siblings to live a better life. I'd like to thank my cousin Amanda, who showed me that you can succeed despite hardships, and also helping me with my essays. I would like to thank my friends who made life a bit more interesting and made me not much of a loner. And I'd like to thank my siblings who listened to me rant and cry and gave me advice when I needed it. I'd like to shout out RTC that gave me an officer position, gave me responsibilities I would enjoy. And I'd like to shout out Miss Marr, Miss Shelter, and Miss Amos for being the best. And lastly, Chumley for giving me a chance to experience the world. Thank you, parents and principal figures that helped guide us to our future, friends that we made along the way, making life much more better, and teachers and counselors who supported us and for our dreams. I also like thanks to cooks and the janitors who made us healthy food and clean environment every day. High school was a bit different for all of us. We joined different activities and took different classes. No matter what we did though, it happened and it's now over for all of us. We cannot change our journey, and today's the day we celebrate moving forward. With unforeseen circumstances like COVID and the changes in ourselves, who knows how the future will turn out? What we do know is that we did it. We graduated. We all had experiences, good or bad, that molded our ideas, views, and ourselves. Using these, we will move forward with a mindset that is hopefully right for us and for the world. For some, this is the last time that they are in a traditional learning environment. For others, this is the foundation for college. Wherever we all end up going, we never stop learning. Nothing can stop our growth, not even a pandemic. Let's forget about the negatives of this year and focus on positives like how we get to graduate during the year 2020, a special number. A number that allows us to make this ending quote. So class of 2020, let's use our 2020 vision to create and discover new paths, finding new questions and answers with people along the way. I wish you all the best and see you all in the future. Thank you.
Good evening. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents, friends, teachers, boyfriend, and coaches for not only believing I could do this, but knowing that I would. You all have made my life so much more enjoyable, and I am forever grateful for all of you. Months ago, before life as we knew it changed, I dreaded giving this speech. The thought of walking up the stairs and across that stage to the podium terrified me. But now I would give anything to look out into that sea of blue and see your smiling faces, most of which I have had the privilege to get to know. I am instead looking at this camera and hoping you all can see the sincerity in my eyes when I say that I am so sorry. We all deserve more than this. For 13 years, we have ultimately worked towards one goal, graduation. I know that each and every one of you have had your own challenges over the years and that you are every bit as deserving as those before you to walk that line. But life is not always perfect, and it is okay to be sad over what was unjustly taken from you. We must remember what we have overcome. Our generation began with the horrific terrorist attack that was 9/11 and ended with a global pandemic. This means that we are the survivors. We have all come out on the other side. So I encourage you to keep your head up and remember who you are, because this class, our class, is the most resilient yet. And to also remember that not all of our years were filled with heartache. We have all shared incredible memories together, and I feel that those should be highlighted through this difficult time. From the inside jokes, face-painted pep rallies, and post-game restaurant conversations, to after-school Sonic runs, sleepovers, and student section chants, we cannot let these memories lay waste to COVID-19. These things are what high school is really about. Don't let this pandemic steal your joy and blur the memories you deserve to remember and cherish. I know for me personally that the fun that I had within these walls will never be forgotten. I also pray that all of you remember what life was like before this pandemic, and may you never take the small things for granted. Just remember that we will all one day be able to shake hands, hug our loved ones, and hang out with friends again. Because one day, someday, all of this will only be pages in a history book. Your accomplishments, aspirations, and dreams are not insignificant because of this event. What you have accomplished is just as impressive and deserving of praise as it was, if not more, because of this pandemic. I am proud to say that I am graduating, virtually or not, with all of you, the Warren East High School class of 2020. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors and the next chapter in your life. Love you guys.
Thank you, Derek and Aubrey. This time, I'm going to ask Ms. Patricia Chumley, our senior counselor, to come up and recognize some students and honor them for some great accomplishments and awards that they've received. Ms. Chumley's been working with these students for 3 years, and I know she has a great passion and love for each and every one of them. I got to see her all year work tirelessly to try to do everything that she could to help each one of these students be successful. So at this time, please welcome Ms. Chumley.
Good evening, class of 2020, parents, family, friends, and colleagues. When I look out into the auditorium, this is definitely not what I expected when I joined my journey with the class of 2020 3 years ago. For 3 years, I have been dreading the thought of standing on the stage at Diddle Arena in front of so many people giving a speech, trying to figure out how I could do it without all of you hearing my voice shake. Now I would give anything to be standing there. I still hope that we can give you a traditional graduation that you deserve. I hope that you can give your parents and family the opportunity to hear your name called out and see you walk across the stage and receive your diploma. But maybe through all of this, you have learned something even more than that. You are strong young men and women. You have been tested and you did not give up, you kept going. I am so grateful that I have had the opportunity to work with such an outstanding group of young men and women. Over the past 3 years, I have gotten to know you all. We have laughed together and sometimes even cried together. But when I think of the class of 2020, what comes to me is a sense of pride. You have all accomplished so much, and I'm proud of each and every one of you. As you go out and find your place in the world, I wish each one of you great success. Now it is a special pleasure to be a part of this commencement exercise as we recognize the class of 2020 graduates who have earned special honors for academic excellence. Many of the graduate accomplishments are noted in your graduation program, including an explanation of the significance of the graduation cords worn by each graduate. Students who received white graduation cords are honor graduates who have received 3.5 or higher cumulative grade point averages during their high school careers. The class of 2020 has 67 graduates who earned the distinction of honor graduates. I would like to recognize the 5 top honor graduates of the class of 2020. 5th place, Josiah Shackelford. 4th place, Kylie Boucher. 3rd place, Kelsey Sparks. Salutatorian, Aubrey Garrity. Valedictorian, Derek Shuke. Also, within this graduating class, we have students who are early graduates. They have qualified for early graduation by exceeding the ACT and the end of the course benchmarks. They are Marina Bills and Trenton Taylor. Next, I would like to recognize 4 of our students in the graduating class who were selected to participate in the 2019 Kentucky Governor's Scholar Program. Each student completed 5-week study programs last summer at the campuses of Bellarmine Center and Morehead State University and graduated GSP alumni. Our 4 recognitions for Governor Scholars Program are Kylie Boucher, Dalton Ground, Kelsey Sparks, and Reagan Young. The next recognition is the utmost prestige, and Warren East is proud to announce this year's class has 3 young men and 1 young lady who has decided to serve our country in one of the branches of our armed forces. We would like to recognize the following students. Serving in the Marines, Jackson Miller. Serving in the Army National Guard, Haley May and James Shirley. Serving in the Navy, Michael Goodwin. At this time, we would like to honor all of those who have served in our military and thank you for your services. The class of 2020 has upheld Warren East's high school tradition of academics by being awarded academic scholarships totaling over $3.4 million. Scholarships are noted in the commencement program. The Kentucky Educational Excellence, or KEYS, has awarded over $24,000 to this graduating class. In addition, our graduates have taken 640 dual credit and/or advanced placement courses, earning over 1,723 hours of college credit. As of March 13th, 78% of our graduating class has achieved readiness in the area of college, career, or both areas. We would also like to recognize Haley Heimer, Olivia Price, and Bobby Yoakum. While attending Warren East, they have been 3-sport athletes. The last man that we would like to recognize is Memphis Height. Memphis had perfect attendance during his 4 years at Warren East High School. I am so proud of my first graduating class, the class of 2020. Congratulations, good luck, and many blessings to the graduating class of 2020. We are so proud of you. At this time, we will be presenting you with the feeder school principals.
Congratulations, class of 2020. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Warren East Middle School, I just want to say we are so proud of you for all you have achieved during your 4 years at Warren East High School. I'm very honored to say that I was your middle school principal, and I truly enjoyed the 2 years I got to spend with you. During your time here, I knew that many of you were destined for greatness, And since you have moved on from middle school, you have not disappointed me. We have all continued to follow you, and I've enjoyed reading and hearing about all of your outstanding accomplishments since you left the middle school 4 years ago. Your class has experienced more adversity than anyone could ever imagine, but your resilience and mental toughness prepared you to take on this challenge, and you are now ready to go into the real world and be whatever you want to be. I look forward to continuing to hear about all of your successes and the great things I know you're going to do in your future life. Be a leader, be a difference maker, and strive to be the best person you can be. Good luck, class of 2020. Greatness awaits you.
Hello, I am Deborah LaSala, principal at North Warren Elementary School. Warren East High School graduates, congratulations on all of your accomplishments. High school graduation is a very important milestone, and you should be very proud of yourself for achieving your high school diploma. I am confident that you will continue to go on and do great things. Best of luck, and may you be blessed.
Good afternoon. My name is Brian Womack. I'm the principal of Richardsville Elementary, and I would like to say congratulations to the class of 2019-2020. What an incredible moment for you all to be celebrating your journey for the past 12 years as a student in Warren County Public Schools. To you Warren East graduates, I would like to wish you good luck and Godspeed in your endeavors over the next few years. For those of you that came from Richardsville, we just say we are proud of you and look forward to the great things that you'll be doing. Again, congratulations. We love you from Richardsville, and thank you.
Congratulations, Warren East High School Raiders, class of 2020. My name is Jeannie Hopkins. I am the principal of Oakland Elementary and a proud alumni of Warren East High School class of 1989. I'd like to wish you your best in your future endeavors. I know with that Raider pride that you have with you, you have been equipped with what you need to be successful in life. Take the opportunity to take the challenges that have been put ahead of you, to persevere and be the generation that we know is ready to take on all the changes that are happening in this world. I have no doubt in my mind that this class is going to be one that's going to be movers and shakers and change makers. So I welcome you to the Raider alumni family and can't wait to see all the great things that you have ahead of you and all the accomplishments and successes that you will succeed at. Congratulations.
Hello, Raider Nation. This is Chris Stunson, the principal of the one and only Bristow Elementary. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate each and every one of the Raider seniors on a job well done and an amazing school year. This afternoon, I want to share a short word of advice. As you know, your senior year was cut short, but in my office, there's a quote that I live by each and every day. That quote is, "You define your situation, don't let your situation define you." You have the opportunity today to allow the COVID-19 pandemic to define your senior year. However, you also have the choice to not let it define your senior year. The senior class of Warren East High School has so many wonderful accomplishments and so many wonderful people. Each of you are special, and you all define your senior year. So congratulations, and remember, always be the best.
Warren East High School is proud to present the class of 2020. Felipe Alejandro Acosta, Kane Jacob Adams, Jaden Lee Adams, Michelle Lee Atkins, Hayden Patrick Atkins, Alan Antonic, Kylie Nicole Basham, Marina Renee Bills, Dennis Nadale Balambale, Kendall Jean Bloyd, D'Angelo Jordan Blewett, Caitlin J. Borowski, Kylie Marie Boucher, Kevin Robert Broderick, Jordan Raquan Brown, Tristan Alexia Shane Bryant, Joshua Zachary Birch, Tanner Cole Burkhardt, Javion Latrin Caldwell, Ryan Wesley Carter, Alexia Ann Cassidy, Asu Castillo Aguirre, Ezekiel Castillo Aguirre, Derek Dararuth Chuk, Ashley K. Clark, Joseph Samuel Klein, Cameron Lane Coates, Torion Javante Coleman, Zoe Drew Collette, Alyssa Jade Cologne, Mackenzie Paige Coulter, James Raymond Cook, Evan Wilson Cowles, Haley Madison Crow, Christian Lynn Kearns, Morgan Gerhardt Dobelstein, Jacoby Malik Donaldson, Deontay Deshaun Donan, Caitlin Nicole Debris, Taisha Leanne Dunn, Garrett Cole Elrod, Kaylee Mackenzie Enlow, Richard Marion Epting, Leah Catherine Fowler, Hannah Elizabeth Frady, Jordan Elizabeth Fulkerson, Christian Darnell Gardner, Mercedes Lane Gardner, Aubrey Ann Garrity, Shakaya Tashelle Gatewood, Austin Robert Gillick, Jacob Scott Givens, Leah Murray Gonzalez, Taina Yvette Gonzalez, Michael David Goodwin, Draven James Gray, Dalton Carey Ground, Gracie Elizabeth Hammock, Madison Elizabeth Hancock, Dalton Lee Harris, Devin Michael Hartman, Bryce Lee Hawthorne, Jason Lee Hayes, Allison Lee Hendrick, Evelyn Rose Hendricks, Memphis Jacoby Height, Elijah Lucas Hopper, John William Howard, Mamie Grace Hunt, Haley Nicole Heimer, Miguel Angel Joaquin Garcia, Brianna Shea Johnson, Madeline Danielle Johnson, Jordan Owen Jones, Zachary Dale Jones, Madison Shea Jordan, Ivan Jurek, Haley Ann Kane, Hallie Lynn Kimball, Hannah Renee Kinzer, Catherine Elizabeth Kinzer, Robert Tanner Douglas Ladd, Victoria Cher Joanna Lee, Devin Blake Long, William Lewis Lovell, Allison Lynn Majors, Michael Nathaniel Martin, Miranda K. Martinez, Jaden Thomas Massey, Fred Allen Matthews, Haley Alexis May, Brendan Jagger McBride, Clarissa Lynn McKinney, Trinity Jeanette Metter, Dalton Lee Everett Miller, Jackson Christopher Miller, Mason Lee Miller, Miranda Joe Montgomery, J.C. Cheyenne Moore, Corbin Lane Murphy, Hope Nicole Nannery, Colin Lee Napier, Sarah June Neagle, Justin Chaney Knopp, Carter Anthony Blake Olajarczyk, Elise Mackenzie Opelt, Tristan Xavier Payne, Brianna Nicole Peck, Megan Victoria Pierce, Bryden Isaiah Pillow, DeMonte Avant Pillow, Haley Nicole Poteet, Cody Allen Potts, Damian Lee Price, Olivia Brooke Price, Skylar Colton Lockhart Price, Tanner Ray Ramsey, Amanda Wathana Rath, Lucas Vance Richards, Dallas Jeffrey Russell, Freddie Thomas Salvador, Logan Blake Sanders, Katie Rose Scheck, Haley Lillian Carol Collins Say, Zachary Thomas Seeger, Jaden Michael Settle, Angela Rose Shackelford, Josiah Denver Shackelford, Jacqueline Jade Shaddix, Neve Macy Shaw, Greenlee Star Shipman, James Nicholas Shirley, Harley Lydia Shockley, Alonzo Tatum Simmons, Aaliyah Jada Smith, Elijah Jashawn Smith, Lindsay Ann Snyder, Kelsey Lee Sparks, Sean Andrew Joseph Speakout, Joseph Michael Sproat, Emma Grace Steff, Jaslyn Tatum Stewart, Jaden Clarice Stahl, Miriam Hannah Story, Todd Elrod Stringfield, Jessica Alejandra Tapia, Trenton Michael Taylor, Lillian Grace Thomas, Zachary Austin Tompkins, Shelby Ray Trent, Jonathan Cole Turner, Riley Marie Turner, Sarah Abigail Upton, Annalise Meredith Vincent, Samuel Turner Walden, Braden Marcus Wardlow, Sarah Ann Renee Watkins, Dakota Andrew Watt, Taylor Deshae Whitley, Elijah Daniel Whittle, Chloe Nicole Williams, McKinley Beth Willis, Jeffrey Matthew Cardwell Wilson, Alexis Lachey Wood, Taylor Ann Marie Wyatt, Bobby Edward Yoakum, Jalen Marie Young, Reagan Christopher Young, members of the board, Superintendent Clayton, it is my pleasure and honor to present to you the Warren East High School class of 2020. I certify to you that each of these individuals has completed all requirements of the Kentucky State Board of Education, the Warren County Board of Education, and Warren East High School.
Graduates, please move your tassel from the right side of your caps to the left side. Congratulations, class of 2020.